How does blood pumping through your veins as you move at 20 miles per hour down a winding rock-covered trail sound? How would you like to flip over your handlebars only to land out of control on a dirt-covered path below? How would you like to feel the rush of adrenaline as you soar 10 feet off the ground after launching off a wooden ramp? Our guest today will talk about these experiences along with many others as he shares with us his hobbies and recent film developments. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Ray, to meet the new next director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved in this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a person who, when not on camera, on the first mountain bike, meteoring swiftly through the woods and absorbing as much of the outdoors as he can. Now, let me introduce to you our guest today, Derek Schmidt.
It's very nice being here. Thank you for having me.
So, it says here, you've developed a love for the outdoors. And you started mountain biking. How did that happen?
Well, I won't tell you too much, but it started when I was really young. All the friends I was with, we really developed a love for biking, and we just wanted to take it to the next level. And so we were just biking around in the woods and progressively just started doing bigger and better things. And it was a good activity to just stay out of trouble, you know, especially being like a young teen, mid-teen, and just really helped not stay off the streets and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I developed a love for it, and I've been doing it really ever since. And it's pretty underrated, this sport. Not a lot of people do it, and it's very exciting. I mean, it's really great, as you can see from the video.
Yeah, that seems very intense.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I got that video. That was a great day, you know.
Yeah.
You go to ski mountains, they open up in the summer. Mm-hmm. And they have all different trails and stuff that you can go on. And there'll be like maybe 100 bikers there, just biking on the trails, just having a blast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I wish I could do it more. I'm starting to wean down from it, but it's definitely my biggest hobby, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to try some.
Oh yeah, I highly recommend it to anyone, really. Anyone who does it just loves it. And it's just, and the bikes you can get are so crazy, you know, just these super bikes, and yeah, I highly recommend it. And it's not easy, but it is extremely fun.
Wow, those rocks.
Oh yeah. Some of the terrain gets very, very rough.
Have you ever had any bad spills?
Oh yes. I've had a number of bad spills, actually. Probably one of the worst ones was I was biking. It was a really rough section. I flipped over the handlebars and I actually broke my collarbone.
No way.
Yeah, that was like 2 summers ago.
Wow.
That wasn't very fun, but yeah, mountain biking's great. I love it. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So, I heard that you're taking a television production course. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me why you decided to take it?
Yeah, I'm taking television production because I'm taking in the communications arts major, mm-hmm. and television production was in that category, and I just decided that, and I've always had a love for film and movies, and I was like, why not? I love this, and why not just put it to good use and like do something that I actually like doing. and it's been great. You know, it's really developing a knowledge for all what goes behind the scenes has really been mind blowing, because it's just so much more in depth than people think it is. You know, and yeah, like. And it leads into photography too, and I've always had an interest in photography, so filming and photography kind of go hand in hand, which is great. Yeah, and
what are some of the most useful things you have learned in the TV production course?
Well, this course has been very knowledgeable and has been a lot of fun doing. And I'm sad that it'll be over, but really the ability to recognize good photography and how to make good photography is really a key skill, and also how to use a video camera, which I knew how to do before, but not nearly to the extent that I do now. Yeah, and also what a key focus in this course was really how to tell a story using just pictures, with no audio or sound or anything. So our teacher was big on that idea. So that was really helpful to learn about that.
Cool. Tell us about the productions you created in this Television 1 class. The Learning Project, the Action Sequence, the New England Season Project, and the Orange Project.
Yeah, sure. Well, first off, the Learning Project was really a project just to get your bearings on really what to do with the film, and it was great because our teacher really laid it out perfectly, and it was really just getting a feel for different camera angles and like what those angles were, as you can see in the video, and which was great because the term close-up or extreme close-up, lots of people don't really know what that is. People know what a close-up is, but not really. And then the action sequence was the first film that I really did a storyboarding for it, and did all pre-planning before shooting. And my actor was great. He did everything that I told him to, and it was really great. It was a good learning experience also. So.
Cool. Yeah, that seems like a cool project to do, you know?
Yeah. My next project was my fall project. This one I had a lot of fun doing. It was really about just filming the scenicness, if that's a word, of Connecticut, and which it is in abundance. Yeah. So it was really in trying to demonstrate different kind of shots, rack focus, and poor man's dissolve, and different framing techniques, and just different shots like that.
Yeah.
My next project, and this was most recent, was my Orange project, and this project was one that I really, it's not finished yet, not even close, but I got bulk of the filming down, and my actors were great, and two close friends of mine, and I really just tried to develop a story that was interesting, and that wouldn't bore people when they watched it, you know. It was hard to really get the angles that I wanted, but it was good.
Could you give us a little sneak peek? Maybe what's it about? Maybe a little information?
No, I think I'm just going to keep it in the bag for now. You'll have to experience it when it comes out. Hopefully,
all right.
Hopefully you won't be disappointed.
Now I know you had one project that you felt was your best. Tell us about it. You know, the music you selected, shots you chose, decisions you made.
Well, I would have. I was going to pick my Orange project, but it wasn't completed. So I picked my Fall project, and really, when I think about it, my Fall project, I had probably the most fun doing that project. You know, because you're just out there filming the beauty of what's around us, and and I have a deep appreciation for that. So it was really great. And the music I selected for it, can't hear it out here, but it really has an ominous feel to it.
Yeah.
Because fall is kind of like death, and it's beautiful, but everything's dying, and so I wanted to put some music in it that would really go well with that.
Right.
I think I made a good choice. And yeah, as you can see, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. You mentioned the variety of things you've learned in this course. What was the most interesting and important skill you've learned, and how will you use it in the future?
Oh, well, I have to say this first. Our teacher, Stoney, was excellent. He's very knowledgeable on the material and really has a wealth of knowledge in this area. And so it was really helpful working with someone like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I said before, really a really good skill was just learning all the technical aspects of filming and photography, and really everything that goes into it. Mm-hmm. And even down to specifics, like learning about simplicity in a shot, or like learning specifics on how depth of field works, and just different techniques, how different lines in a picture can give someone different emotions, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it was great, and I had an excellent time in the course.
Yeah, sounds great. So, after finishing your education, what would you like to achieve, and what plans do you have that will get you there?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. At this point, I'm not really sure. I'm hoping to do more of these kind of courses, but in the future, it's really wide open for whatever, you know. Wherever the wind takes me is the old saying, I guess, and I'm really just taking it a day at a time, and mm-hmm. whatever happens, happens, you know. I want to continue progressing my film skills, continue documenting my activities, you know,
yeah.
when I go on trips, or because that's just a lot of fun, and sharing that with people is excellent.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And who knows, maybe it'll be a career someday. I know it's a very competitive field, but as you know, and but you never know.
Yeah.
Keep your head up.
Sky's the limit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, today we got to meet someone who has a deep appreciation for the outdoors and is an avid biker. He also loves filming and hopes that he can use his newfound skill and knowledge of this field to bring us many more films and documented outdoor excursions. I would like to thank our guest, Derek, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
We hope you enjoyed meeting some of the television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you, and good day.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Ray Schilke, directed by Karen Marin. I'm your announcer, Jennifer Miznabathia. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.